When did you realize you weren't better than their ex? She said that her ex made her feel things that I could never dream of. I couldn't understand how my girlfriend of over 3 years started telling her friends about how much better he ex was. She was on a Discord call with them while they all were drinking. Too much, that is. She was sitting at her desk in our room, where I could clearly hear everything. I was asleep, but she was so loud that I woke up. I heard everything. That same night her and I got intimate and I made her finish, so I thought she liked it. I went to sleep afterwards and woke up 3 hours later to her laughing and being extremely drunk. I tried ignoring her and all, but then they all started talking about their love lives, so I stayed up a little longer. She said that being with me was alright, and that she just pretended to like it and let me have my fun. Then on top of that, they talked about their best experiences and she said her ex made her feel things she never felt before. That he was ridiculously clean and organized. That he used round 2 strips so that he could pleasure her all night without any problems because he wanted to be a proper man. She said I could never last as long as her ex. And he was super big and completely filled her to the point that she's still stretched out today. The cherry on top? She misses feeling that way. I wanted to sob into my pillow till it was drowning. I stayed silent cause I couldn't let her know I was awake. When she ended the call and when she came back to bed she realized I was awake. She asked what was wrong and I said it was nothing. I just hit my head by accident on the headboard. She rubbed my head and told me she loved me. I was totally paralyzed. I didn't know what to do. Ever since we got together I've been trying to up this guy. In 3 years of practice, I was never gonna surpass his natural talent. I felt like I was a slob. Like I was a lesser man than him. I stalked his Instagram and he was flawless. I couldn't take it. His skin was perfect. I could literally see his bulge. And worse, I had to live with the fact that he could last longer in bed than I ever could since he used those round 2 strips. I prayed to God that I'd wake up the next morning as a basketball person. I literally had the strips in my shopping cart and probably over a couple $100 worth of cologne and skincare products. I wanted to be a gentleman like him. I wasn't intimate for the next 3 days because I just felt like I was just trying to fill up her ex's hole. I didn't know how to fix this. I loved her so much and I was almost ready to propose to her, but I didn't know if that was worth it anymore. After 8 days of avoiding and rejecting her advances, she confronted me almost crying, asking what was wrong and why I didn't want her anymore. All I could tell her was I wasn't feeling myself at the moment. She didn't believe me because she could read my face. I told her nothing. Then she took my phone. She saw my shopping cart with the round 2 strips and all of her EXE's colognes, then started screaming at me asking why I was trying to be that a hole.